Hi guys, so today I'm going to have one of the most difficult conversation anybody could have, and that is talking about failure. Failure. And to be very honest with you, I have failed in so many things that I think I would have given up. I would have given up, or if could have been any other person, the person could have given up. But I don't know why I haven't given up yet, and trust me, I'm not gonna give up anytime soon, or even ever. So, um, let me talk to you about my trading journey. I started trading somewhere. I heard first about Forex trading, I think somewhere in 2018, late 2018, but I haven't taken action to somewhere around April 2019. And then I started learning. I got to get through one of my friends who trade right now full time. Um, so for me, I decided to commit the early years of my trading to learning first. Unlike many traders that they want to just start making money, it wasn't the same for me. I mean, at the time, I have little source of income, but it's not something that I intend to put into trading. As such, I don't have the liberty to start making the mistakes that a lot of people made in the beginning of their career. So I take time to learn, and then over time, I decided to start putting a little more into my account. I know I've been trading what do you call it, demo account, paper money. And when I think I am good to start trading a live account, so I funded an account. I can't remember the exact amount, but I'm not very sure it's below $200. Needless to say, I mean, I blew the account and blew the ATM money just like every other thing. But then what that taught me is psychological or emotional management. I was so pained, and then I remember I said I wrote a list of things I could have make use of that money for. I mean, I had so many things I could have paid and all that. And then back then, I remember we moved from our previous apartment to a new apartment. I was able to get my family a better place to stay. And look, it's not right for me to even think of it. Yeah. So I keep continue working hard and then continue learning, and then I keep putting small money, and then I'll make some profit. Later on, I withdraw. The feeling of withdrawal. I was so happy that I made my first withdrawal. I think somewhere around June, July, thereabout. And then I was like, okay, now this is something I want to do for the long term. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to focus on learning. But now, even for the short time, I want to at least be making some withdrawals. So for me, I can't remember exactly what I kept doing, but I think one of the trades I keep focusing on is trading news. One of the strategy rather, I keep trying to target is news, and one of them is NFP, NFP, NFP. Some people remember me for saying NFP, NFP, NFP. And then one of the mistakes I made, I think, at the early years of my trading life is that I I watch a lot of YouTube videos of people that are successful, and then sometimes emotion get caught up with you. That I mean, you see somebody converting $200 account in a single trade or in a single day into $3,000, $5,000, some $100,000. I don't know whether it is true, or I mean, it's paper money up to date. And then those South African traders, those were the guys I was following. So at the point I was like, I'm not doing much, so I started every single money I get, I have to put into trading. And then sometimes I make good wins, and then many a times I blow the account. Um, I think that was one of the mistakes that lots of young traders I see right now trying to do. They want to make quick money. They want to see how they can convert money. They call it flipping. They want to flip accounts over and over again. Well, I don't know the strategy they do. I don't want to completely condemn it. That is not sustainable. But personally, based on the experience, I don't think it's sustainable. So um, for me, then I think somewhere around 2019, it was ending. I I try to see how I can raise good money. I mean, I have this strategy that I practice over and over, and I know it's work. But then, the able for it to make good money. And then I figured out that if I could put more money, I will be able to, larger amount of money, I'll be able to trade easily, maybe take fewer trades and then look for good setup and then good use good leverage and then be able to make money easily. And I mean, I could, if that happened, I could resign and then follow this thing professionally, full time. So it's unfortunate that I did that, but then I got some money. Then I sold one of my property and I put it in Forex. Guess what? I think I put somewhere around $7,000. And that's the money I converted to about $9,000 before the unfortunate thing happened. You know it? I blew it. I was so down. Back then I got a job in a different city and then I have to move. At the time I remember very well, I was also doing my master's. So, what paid me the most is that I put so much money into this thing and then I focus on the trade and then I trade gently and then I trade over a long period of time, almost a month. It took me about a month to do that. And then in a single day, in a single trade, I made a mistake. I put a very wrong loss size and I entered. I didn't put stop loss, I didn't put take profits, none of those things. And my friends, I was sitting. I think I went to eat. Thankfully, I ate. After finishing eating, and then I opened my chart to see what is happening. And I didn't see my trade. And I was like, okay, what happened? So I, I checked, and then I was like, okay, see, this is lost, and the entire money is gone, over $9,000. And I was like, what is happening? There's something down on me that maybe I used a demo account to take the trade. And I was like, okay, it's actually a demo. I click to check the profile. It's a live account. 9,000 to less than $200. See, I don't know how I managed to get back to my house that day. I didn't know. It's not funny. So I say all of these things to tell you that I think virtually all Forex traders have their own starting point, and there are many people that did not have mentors at the beginning. We had our falls, we have our pains, we have our losses, and then many lessons that we've learned through the process. So that was it for me, and then I think I suspended trading for a very long period of time, and then I resumed back. So back then when I resumed, I noticed that was when I first learned about FTMO, which is a funded traders account, whereby they give a challenge. You do the challenge, you do verification. Once you passed, and then you have a funded account. So what I did is that